Can you stand my face? What is this video about? I just showed you. I'm watching a movie, the craziest movie. The name of the movie is, just give me a second here, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Now, of course, it wasn't made in the 1800s, but the movie is from about the 1800s. I'm not quite sure what it would look like in the 1700s. When did the Wild West become the Wild West? Was it before or after Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, 1771? 1771. 7 and 7, 14, the Christ. 7 and 7, 14, in through the DNA of the Son. 7 and 7 and 14, 1 and 4 is 5. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 5 and 4. Through the foxhole in the sun. Here comes the naive of the natives. I'll give you half my land in the wild, wild west. I'm sharing. You should be happy. Why are they so mad? But they were talking about pictures. And nobody ever smiled in a picture in the Wild Wild West. How come nobody is smiling in a picture in the Wild Wild West when the first photography camera came out? Hey, look, I got a photography camera. No one's smiling. And I'm going to show you, and at the same time I will tell you, and there'll be a moment of silence. And I'm going to start out the moment of silence with a smile. Well, I'm cutting it short, and the reason I'm saying that is because apparently, according to the movie I'm watching, and I could check it up on Google, you can check it up yourself, but apparently the aperture or whatever takes 30 seconds in order to photograph you. It takes 30 seconds to make a photograph. Imagine the internet. Imagine the internet with less sound. You remember? Right at the beginning, it wasn't the cable Videotron. It was Bell here in Canada, Quebec, or whatever. However, the internet, you heard all that sound, and I didn't want to hear. It was enough waiting for something to happen on the internet, and I'm going, this stuff sucks. It's almost like making a phone call every time I want to send out a letter. You know what? When the internet started, they should have just called Vanna White. Turn over another letter, because I'd hit my keyboard and then I'd have a cup of coffee. They all said, "You're losing your mind?" I go, "No, not losing my mind. I entered in the word A and D. My computer just marked the A. Okay, now the N is coming, and here comes the D. But you're lucky you have those new updated, computers, because when I put A and D on my computer, I have to put A, I have to wait for it to come up. I have to put N, I have to wait for it to come up. Then I have to put D. Not even like the automatic typewriter was quicker than that, because I didn't have an up-to-date computer at the time. So I have to write down everything I want to say so I wouldn't forget. Then I'd have to look at the screen a couple of times to remember what the last letter was. Every time I wait to put a letter, it takes another 3 seconds. Oy, patience, my friend. It's hurting me right in here to wait and to wait and to wait. And now imagine we're typing to somebody and the messages are automatic. And you've sent your message, but you haven't gotten a reply. Mr. Postman. Is there a postman in between? Call it the internet. Raphael, 7286, in the constellation of Pegasus, looking up. Thank you for watching this video.